Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Mindset Elevator. I hope you guys have all been keeping yourselves well and taking care of yourselves as we ease into the end of 2024. Let's keep going up, everybody, because the journey will not stop and it will keep being a very adventurous, rewarding, beautiful journey that we are all embarking on to continue to get to the top, okay? Let's get into this video. The reason why some people are so uncomfortable around you is because when they see you, when they meet you, when they are in your presence, you act as a mirror to them or for them. When I say a mirror, what does a mirror do? It casts a reflection of what it is, what is true. All right. And sometimes when you're doing your own thing and when you're showing people that you're strong, resilient, you're the whole package. When you go around people who do not feel the same way and they see you and they feel your presence and they're right in front of you, you're a mirror to them because everything that they see in you, they think it should be them, or they think that they could be like you, or everything that you are, all the wonderful characteristics that make up the individual that you are. When people see you, they feel like it is exposing their inadequacies because the qualities you have is what they'd rather be, right? You act as a mirror to many people around you. You're going to be seeing that people are going to pretend that they are you or going to act like they are you. They're going to behave in a way where it makes it seem like every time you come around and you show who you are and you're doing your own thing, people are going to make it seem like, all they can do is mirror your behaviors and tendencies, mirror and act as though they are you. But in all actuality, they know that they don't have the same cadence as you. They don't have the same flexes as you, the same spirit as you. Most importantly, that spirit is not the same. All right. And the mirror effect, I've seen this, where people, they will literally try to match and they will try to mimic who they see in front of them because they want to believe that they are you, or they want to believe that who you are. They try to flip it around. Even I'd go even so far as to say that when people see you and they feel your presence, you're acting as a mirror for them, but they're going to make it seem like they're a mirror for you, right? But in all actuality, a lot of these individuals are very, very unstable people and insecure people who do not actually know themselves as much as you know yourself. You're a mirror to people who wish they knew who they were, or who wish they took more time to get to know who they were. And it's unfortunate that people just don't want to find their own groove and they don't want to learn more about themselves and expand on that. Instead, when they come around somebody like you who's a real one, you always find a way to stay 10 steps ahead. And when you're moving around these individuals in life, it could be your family members, it could be your coworkers, it could be people that are just in general around you, friends or associates. These individuals, they know that you're the original. There is nothing about you that is a copy or that is faked. When it comes to you, you're the original, and you show, it's like a reflection, like it's almost like Snow White, when the witch is saying who's the fairest of them all, looking in the mirror. You understand what I mean? And at first it's like the mirror responds that she herself, the witch, is the most fairest of all, right? She sees herself at first. It's an illusion though, because there is somebody else who gets reflected in the mirror later on in that story, and it's Snow White. It's not who you think is going to look back at you is not that person. It's not that. It's kind of like that, to be honest with you, like the story of Snow White and the mirror. Who's the fairest of them all? Surely it is me. But then when people come around somebody like you, they don't see that. They don't see themselves. They see they don't see that they're looking back at themselves. Like when they look at you, they're looking at somebody who they think they are. They're not looking at you in a way where it's separate, right? They know who they are, you know who you are, and done. They know that you're the fairest of them all. You're the one that is the original, is the all around well-rounded individual who is humble and who is sweet and who is kind and who helps society and who helps themselves and who keeps trying to find another reason, another way to keep growing themselves. You know, you're the fairest in the land. You know what I mean? You're the one that a lot of people will try to copy, try to mimic, you know. Sometimes these individuals, when they do look in an actual mirror, they imagine themselves to be somebody else. They imagine themselves to be somebody that they're not. And it can cause a mental disarray for sure. Because when you look at yourself in the mirror, you gotta love who you are. You gotta respect yourself. You know, you have to realize that you are a separate individual from everybody else in this world. But unfortunately, not a lot of people see that. Like they'll literally stand in front of a mirror and imagine themselves to be you, or imagine themselves to be somebody with your likeness, whoever they're jealous of, whoever they're envious of, or whoever they have problems with, whoever they see is going higher than them and they can't stand it. It really is like the story of Snow White. Who is the fairest in the land? When you're looking in the mirror, and these individuals, they will look at you and they will think that they're you. Right? They think that you're a reflection of them, right? You act as a mirror, though, to these individuals. You are taking the place of a mirror in the sense that when you are around these individuals in the way that you are, with the way that you are, confident, attractive, mysterious, a go-getter, doing your own thing, that's what you know, and that's what you're very good at, and you have a beautiful spirit. You act as a mirror for those who do not have the best of spirits, who do not have their own things going on, who do not love, who do not respect, people who are the opposite to yourself. You act as a mirror to show these people, this is who I am. And because I'm showing who I am and I'm around you, you're showing them who they're not. And it's a different type of mirror. You're showing the reflection of what is not, what does not really exist, or what really needs to change, or what really needs to be fixed or remedied, what really needs to be heightened, what really needs to be pushed further. You're a mirror to these individuals these people who think they do know who they are, and they haven't discovered that yet, or they're too much into the worldly things to really anchor themselves down. They don't fully know who they are. You are a mirror to a lot of people. And people will try to mirror you and copy you like a mime. But at the end of the day, there's no one who's going to be able to do it like the original, like the OG, and that is you. You act as a mirror to people who are confused and not very certain about their own state of affairs, because you are certain. You know, you make people feel uncertain. You act as a mirror. Like when you're on top of your game and you go around people who are not on top of their game for whatever reason that is, which is it's not your fault, but that's just what it might be. You're a mirror to these individuals who you're showing them, like, listen, you do have work to do. You are unhealed. You do have things to get done. You do have things to fix, you know, because they're around somebody who is the image of what they thought they were, or what they thought they were portraying outwardly to the world. It's very interesting. So that's why a lot of times people are uncomfortable. People are going to be uncomfortable around you because you're a mirror. You're a mirror to them. You show them their imperfections, you know, like a real mirror would. If there were really imperfections, you know, you show them imperfections that are skin deep, quite honestly. You know, you're a mirror to show people that there are things that they could fix, that they could improve, like you did. You transformed, you changed, right? And when you're confident and you stand 10 toes down and you stand tall and you're showing people who you are, and you're going around people who have not embarked on such a deep journey, you know, you're reflecting that to them by being you, right? You have reflected the truth in their essence by basking in your own essence. You're showing them that they have work to do. That's because you've done that work, and it shows. And the reflection that is casted onto them is a reflection that makes them uncomfortable, because they feel like that, they're not fully evolved individuals, because they see that you have evolved, you have transformed. And so you will find people uncomfortable and feeling unsteady, uncertain, and just angry in your presence, because what they thought the reflection was, what they thought people outwardly saw or skin deep thought about them, is not necessarily the case, or it's not really to the extent of what they thought it was. When they come around somebody like you, they see the reflection that's being casted is something that is unsettling to them. And it reminds them that there is still more work to do, that not everybody, that you are higher in life, that you got more in life, that you did the work in life, that you did all the right things you had to do, that you transformed in your life. And it's a reflection that they have not. All right, everybody. So thank you very much for joining me today on the Mindset Elevator. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay up, keep doing what you guys do. I love you guys very, very much. And I thank you guys all for engaging with the community posts, watching the streams, watching the videos. More videos, more streams, more content is on the way. More literature is on the way. I'm writing more work. I have a self-help book on the way that I'm starting to get into the beginning stages of writing. So a lot of great things are coming from the Mindset Elevator. I just want to thank all of you guys. If you're returning, if you are new, if you're a subscriber, if you're a viewer, I love you guys all. Members, love you guys all. And I thank you guys for your time. Keep going up, and I'll see you guys soon.